we will start the session. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt or any question, you can ask me your doubt. All right. Hello. Shifa, are you there? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. So both of you in the previous session we were talking about the I guess death of partner, right? We did few questions wherein we were required to prepare the revaluation account, and we did a question wherein we were required to pass the journal entries as well. So in today's session, we will be moving forward and we'll discuss a kind of question wherein we will be required to prepare the basically partner's capital account. And just a minute, let me see the next question. Yeah, this is our next question. We did A, B, and C. Yeah, this question is also done in the previous session. Uh, okay, so we'll start our session with this question. In this question, we are required to prepare the evaluation account, X capital account, and executor's account as well. Okay, so all right,
So can
everyone.
you
So
teach
let's.
us to make executor's account again?
No, we haven't covered the executor's account yet. We will be.
Okay.
Yeah, we will be doing this through this question only. We'll learn about the formation of the executor account through this question only. This is the first question that we will be doing. We are doing uh, on the executor's account. So you will be able to learn about the executor account through this question only. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, so let's just read this question. First of all, it says X, Y, and Z were partners in a firm sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5 is to 3, 5 is to 4 is to 3. Their balance sheet is given for the year 31st March 2020. On the asset side, as you can see, we have building machinery, furniture, investment, market value, which is 86,000, then debtors, cash in bank, and advertisement suspense. As I told you previously, that advertisement suspense is the kind of loss. On the liability, we have creditors, EPF, general reserve, investment fluctuation reserve, then capital balances of the partner. It says that X died on 1st of October 2020. Okay, so after the 6 month in this basically accounting year, he died. And Y and Z decided to have continued the business in the ratio of sharing the profit in the ratio of 7 is to 5. It gives us few other adjustment in the question as well. It says that goodwill of the firm will be valued at 2.5 years purchase of the average of 4 completed years profit, which were for the last 4 years profit. Uh, for the last 4 years, profit is given. We need to consider these profit and need to calculate the average profit, and depending on that, we will be calculating the goodwill of the firm. Second adjustment says X share of profit from the closure of the last accounting year till the date of death will be calculated on the basis of last year's profit. Okay, that is fine. Then building undervalued by 2 lakh. building undervalued by rupees 2 lakh, machinery overvalued by 1,50,000, and furniture overvalued by 46,000. And a provision of 5% need to be credited on debtor for doubtful debts, interest on capital to be provided at 10% per annum. Half of the net amount payable to ex executor was paid immediately, and the balance was transferred to his loan account, which was to be paid later. Question requires us to prepare the revaluation account, ex capital account, and ex executor's account. All right, so question is little lengthy and a little difficult as well, comparing with the other questions. So since you already understood the question, now we can start with the first of all, since the question requiring us to prepare the revaluation account, I guess we can start with the revaluation account straightforward, and then it requires us to prepare the X capital account, and after that executors account. That is it. I guess the balance sheet in the question is not required. Yeah, the balance sheet is not just a minute. Yes, the balance sheet is not required now in the question. Okay, then so let's start with the first of all with the revaluation account. All right, everyone. So for this question, let's prepare the valuation account. After evaluation account, question also requires us to prepare the X capital account. So let's just first of all prepare the format, and then one by one we will start recording the transactions. Then also we are required to prepare the executor's capital account. Not All right, so these are the formats. Let's just first of all start with the revaluation account quickly. So for that purpose, you will have to get back to the question one more time. The question says, it says about the building. You can see in the adjustment number 3, it says building undervalued by 2 lakh, machinery overvalued by 1,50,000. All right, so building undervalued basically means that the building, the value of the building actually increases. If the building is undervalued, if the building is sorry, if the value of the building is undervalued by 2 lakh, that means actually the value of the building is 2,20,000. Instead, in the balance sheet, we just recorded this at the value of 2 lakh. That means the correct value will should be 4 lakh. So that clearly means there is an increase in the value of the building. That since there is increase in the value of the building, we will be recording this on the credit side of the revaluation account. So building will be recorded on the credit side 2 lakh. All right, is it clear? Then in the third adjustment itself, it says that the machinery overvalued. So machinery which is written in the balance sheet is overvalued by 1,50,000. That means actual value should be 1,50,000 only. It is overvalued by 1,50,000. That means we need to record the value of the machinery on the debit side of the revaluation account. Is it clear, everybody? Anyone finding this confusing? Anybody having difficulty understanding this? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. That's good. Okay. Same goes with the furniture as well. Furniture is also overvalued by 46,000. So that means we will be recording that on the debit side of the evaluation account as well. Furniture. 46,000. Okay. Further, in the question, in the adjustment 4, it says that a provision of 5% to be created on debtor for doubtful debts. A provision or on debtor need to be created at the rate of 4%, 5%. Sorry. So the currently the value of the debtors in the asset on the in the balance sheet on the asset side, you can see debtor is valued at 80,000. We need to prepare a provision upon that. That means there will be reduction in the value of the debtor. So that if the debtors are reducing, that means we need to record the reduction on the debit side of the revaluation account. So I'll be writing this as provision for doubtful debtors. Provision for doubtful debtors upon 80,000, we need to make a 5% provision. That means 80,000 into 5%, 8 into 5, that means 4,000. Provision for doubtful debt will be 4,000. All right, is it clear? Everyone, is this clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now as you can see, the credit side in this case is greater than the debit side, right? Credit side, this is the credit side, this is the debit side. Let me just check whether which side is greater. This is 2 lakh, and I guess the on the debit side we have the same value, 140 plus 46. This is 196 plus 4. So that means there is no profit, no loss in the revaluation account. 2 lakh on both the sides. No profit, no loss. Got it? Is it clear? This is the revaluation account of this question. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So since the revaluation account is done, we can move to the X capital account. Tell me whenever you want me to move to the X capital account. If you're done writing this, let me know. Then Prerna and Shika. Just let me know
Done,
whenever
sir.
we can move to the done. Okay. Okay
Yes,
then.
sir.
So
Done.
moving on to the X capital account. So in order to prepare the X capital account, we need to first of all write down the opening balance of the X capital account, which is as stated in the balance sheet. It says 3 lakh was the opening balance. So let's write that down. 2 by opening BD by balance BD. Right. Now, apart from the opening figure, let's just find out whether is there any item in the balance sheet that need to be transferred to the partner's capital account as well. So let's get to the asset side first. And on the asset side, the last item, as you can see, advertisement suspense is written over there. And advertisement suspense is what? Advertisement suspense is a kind of loss, right? Right? And this loss need to be distributed among all the partners in what ratio? In the ratio of 5 is to 4 is to 3. So that simply means that X will have to bear 50% of 1,20,000. That means 5 by 5 is to 4 means 5 by 12, right? 5.12 na. So 5 by 12 basically will give you 50,000. Yeah, sorry, 50,000. So basically this is a loss, and since it is a loss, we will be recording that on the debit side. We'll write down to advertisement suspense account. Right, and with this will be 50,000. Everybody understood how we got 50,000? I just multiply 1,20,000 into profit sharing ratio of X, which is 5 by 12. So we will get 50,000. I hope it is clear, all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's move to the other items on the liability side. You can see we have a general reserve over there as well. And since there is no adjustment given regarding the general reserve, that means the entire general reserve can be distributed among the partners in the profit sharing ratio. So that simply means that X is going to share 5 by 12 of the proportion of the general reserve. So we'll write that down here by general reserve. Just let me know if you are having any difficulty understanding any point. 46,000 into 5 upon 12. This will give us 15,000. Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Okay. All right. Let's move to the other provisions, other adjustment. In the adjustment section of the question, you can see the fifth adjustment, which is that interest on capital to be provided at 10% per annum to the partners. Interest on capital needs to be provided at 10%. Everybody is able to see that point. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that means we will be calculating interest on capital as well. Interest on capital at the rate of 10%, which will be 3 lakh into 10% per annum. Na? So tell me whether we will be paying X, we will be paying interest upon the capital of the X or for the entire year, or for only for the month that he actually served the business. For how many months we will be giving him the interest upon capital? For the entire year or only for the 6-month period? Tell me. Since question says that he died on 1st of October, that means I guess he is entitled to claim interest on capital for the 6-month period, I guess. Yes or no? Yes. So that means 6 upon 12. Everybody understood this point? Janab, Prerna, and Shika.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this will be
Yes,
interest on
sir.
capital will be how much? It will be 15,000, I guess. Yeah. Right? Understood? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let's move to the adjustment one, which is talking about the goodwill. It says that goodwill of the firm is to be valued at 2.5 years purchase and half-year purchase of average profit of the 4 completed years profit. Okay, so that means we need to first of all calculate the 4 years average profit for this firm and then multiply it with 2.5 years so that we will get the goodwill of the firm. And out of that goodwill, we will be calculating the proportion of X share in the goodwill, right? So let's just first of all make up working note showing the calculation of the goodwill. You guys are writing this na, along with me. I think my screen just changed. Okay. All right. So this is it. This is how we prepare executors loan account. Okay. All right. So I hope you have noted this down, both of you, Prerna and Shifa, and also understood this. Shifa and Prerna. Is it clear? The question is
Yes,
clear to both of you.
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay. So this was all about this question. And I'm giving you one question for the homework as well. Okay. And this question is easy, but it requires you to prepare the evaluation account, partners capital account, wise loan account, as well as the balance sheet. So this question is not that difficult. If you try, I think you will be able to solve this question. Kindly take the screenshot of the question, please. This will be homework. Take the screenshot.
Done, sir.
Okay. All right then. So yeah. So this is all about the death of a partner. I guess this is the last question that I have for the from the death of the partner. Or I'll try to find out few more questions based on it so that we can do few more questions. After completing this, that I guess we'll probably be able to finish this topic in the next class. As soon as we are done with this death of a partner, we'll be starting with the dissolution in the probably